Recently here on YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of discussion about entitlement of women and how much money should a man have to pay. But it's not just YouTube, it's also on TikTok. And I have a few videos today that's talking about this age-old question that's been talked about for many years. How much money does a man need to actually give a woman if she wants to start dating him? Let's kind of look at some of these clips and you guys let me know. Is a woman truly, should she be entitled to a man's money, especially if he asks her out on the date? Let's check out the first clip.
You're not entitled to a man's money simply because you are female. Nope. So I put up a post and it read, you all took dating and relationships from let's go out and have a good time and get to know each other to what can you do for me? Are you going to pay my bills? I always hear females, some females, not all, some, that talk about what a man should do for them in order to be able to get them and to keep them. And they talk about him being able to financially care for them, to buy them stuff, to pay their bills, whatever. And that is cool if that's what the man wants to do. But if you enter into an interaction as a female with a man thinking that you are entitled to these things simply because you are female and he is male, no. You have a problem if you think that you are entitled to someone else's money. Do not make demands of someone that you yourself cannot meet. So many females have this logic that if I'm giving a man my body, then he should give me something in return. You're forgetting that he is also giving you his body. It's not a you thing and a you thing only. Come on, people! My issue is the sense of entitlement. When you feel like he should, that's what he should be doing. Why should he when you can't?
There we go. I want to kind of talk about that because it's a really, really big discussion, as far as how tall a man needs to be, especially in the Black community. What is his earning potential and things like that. And obviously, one of the great things about being a successful Black man or a man in general is that you're able to provide for a woman, which actually in our DNA makes many of us feel good by nature. The issue is that a lot of the ladies in the world today feel like they should get that for doing nothing. Now, let me kind of talk about this, and I want to go a little bit deeper. When a woman is really attracted to you and you really feel that, guys, if you've ever had a woman that really liked you for you, there's not much conversation about how much money you make.
He ain't lying.
How much money you have to spend, right? It's kind of like when a woman is in the middle. Well, I really don't know if I should deal with you or should go out with you. And I'm not so attracted to you. I'm kind of like attracted to you. But for a guy like you, okay, then this is what you need to be able to do to access me. And unfortunately, many men in the world, because women are very particular about looks, that kind of like maybe, like 5% of the men in the world are what they would actually want. Now, for the men that actually are who they want, unfortunately, most women are not able to attain those guys because those men typically have other options. But again, we're talking about value. Men understand inherently we have to provide value for everything that we get, for the money that we make, the neighborhoods that we live in, the organizations that we join. We must provide value. Women understand value too, especially in the economy and things like that. But in the relationship market, many women don't understand the concept of value that men do. And so if a man is successful, all she needs to do is like some narcissistic ideology, like not all women, but I can just show up and he should just be glad I'm here. And not every man's gonna look at you in that perspective, especially if the man is very successful. But let's check out this other clip from another guy who says the similar things, and we'll come back.
Imagine thinking that you're better than a man because his income doesn't cover your debt. I hear this from so many women. Like, yo, I'm used to this in my life. I'm used to high-priced rentals and Dior bags. I'm used to expensive restaurants and fancy trips. Do you understand when you tell a man that it takes all that to be with you? You're just a hooker. What other name could I apply to that? You are telling a man what it costs to be with you. That's a hooker. And these aren't even things that you're able to get for yourself. This is just the price you've sold yourself to other men for. And now that's your standard price. Like, ladies, you want to know why we don't respect boss women? Because we don't believe you. Half of y'all could never afford to be able to buy that shit on your own. And we know that it's very likely you just sold yourself to some man to get it. Keep selling yourself like that. Because someday, very soon, you're going to be way too old and used for anybody to want you anyway.
All right. Very, very, very harsh, right? And again, we're talking about certain ladies that have that particular mindset. Women are asking things from men that they cannot provide for themselves. Trip to Dubai, a Honolulu, Dior bags, Birkin bags. And the young lady before this guy said, if a man has agreed to be that kind of person in a relationship for you, like, a sugar daddy or a simp or something like that, then it's fine. But for you to go out there and say that I demand these things, it's a turnoff, especially for a guy who's already very successful, that has money, who can afford to buy you those things. But that's your demand? Because for us as men, when we go out and we earn, because men typically have to provide 99% of the time value for money. I'm not saying that women don't, but if you're a woman and you're very pretty or average looking, you might be able to get things for free. Men typically don't. We have to provide value for money. We have to work for what we get. So imagine you're a hardworking man and you hear something like that. Like, you deserve the Dior's, but what did you do? I'm the one that's worked for this stuff. I'm the one that's did that. No, you're way entitled, you're out of line. And which is why a lot of men ignore ladies like that, because number one, she's gonna ruin you financially. She's gonna ruin everything about you. And then she'll be out there dealing with the guy. Again, this is what not being said in these reactions, who don't have to give her anything because she's attracted to those guys. Let's just be frank. A lot of women who deal with rich men don't physically find them attractive, but they will still take the money that you're giving, and then for the guy that they really want to be with, they're not requiring things from him. So the question is this: why can't you get what you want from the guy that you're really attracted to? But let's go on to the next video.
Next! A couple years back when I was in the dating scene, I was setting up a date with this beautiful young woman. Told her to come by my house and we're gonna go to the Arboretum downtown. It was nice outside, it was beautiful. We was gonna have a good time. Nothing too fancy, nothing too expensive, just some casual date stuff so we can get the vibe and get to know each other. She then said she didn't get her hair done, her nails done, her makeup, her eyelashes. She needed an outfit, the whole 9 yards, just for a daytime date. So I told her, I said, hey, it's not even all that serious. Well, you don't need to do all that. You just come, bring yourself, bring your nice, sweet attitude, woo. She threw a big ass fit. Well, you get my hair done. You get my nails done. You get this done. I'm on the phone just waiting till she gets done. Kept on saying, you the man, you're a provider, right? You're a protector, right? You provide, you do it. Since you want to see me so bad. Needless to say, we did not go on that date. That was dead.
All right, so very interesting story there from the brother. Shout out to him. And again, this is not uncommon for some brothers out there trying to deal with a woman, right? And again, when a woman is saying that, she's already sized you up. One, just not attracted to you. But, and if you get her all those things, she's still not going to you. We're just gonna be real, all right? The fact that you had to do all that and you had to go that extra mile, there's absolutely no chance. So she's already looking for a reason to get out of the date because she didn't want to go, all right? If you would have did it, she wouldn't have looked at you any different. And then if you would have did it, she wouldn't have respected you because you've just done some things for her that she don't deserve just because she's pretty. Now, all pretty women are not like that. And again, I understand that the brother wanted the lady to come, to her house. She probably didn't, think that anything was gonna come of it and stuff like that. And I get it, when you have a first date and if a woman feels like, you don't have a lot of money and you're trying to do something on the cheap, and for the average guy, that's kind of what you get. But just tell the guy, I'm not interested. There you go. Don't agree to do it and then cause problems. Because that's the thing. Like, why should a man, if you want to go on a date, have to pay for you to get your hair done or pay for you to do this? Again, this is women, again, being, in this case, ridiculous in his instance because you're your own woman. You can earn your own money. You buy your own stuff. So if he's a man and there's equality, why should he have to pay for that? If he asks you on a date, if you don't believe that he's the kind of guy that you want to date or deal with, just say, I'm not interested. You don't have to tell him why you're not interested. If it's a guy you feel like he don't make enough money for you or he's not doing well in life, okay, then let him know that. Just say, listen, at this time right now, I'm talking to somebody else or I'm doing whatever, I can't come. I'm not interested in coming or whatever. All he can say is, okay, well, better luck, and that's it. But here you go. Well, if you want to see me, here's the price tag. And it turns a man off because what if he don't have it, right? But he likes you and the man is working on having it, right? And then you've been there for a while and I know that, sometimes it's a risk. And then, he ended up being your husband and buying your house. Then if that same black man goes out and get a white woman, then all of a sudden, he's a sellout, he's a traitor and all sort of stuff. But now that's the kind of attitude that some ladies have. They don't want to be with a man, that's on his way up. You want to be there when it's over. But guys, what did you think about these 3 clips? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I really appreciate you for all that you do. We out. Peace.